Yeah, I'm going to be having coffee in Manhattan. I've got candles, Blinko, Rookwood.
You've got Rookwood.
Yes. EAPG. Pickle casters. I got casters. I've got this beautiful caster. Someone's going to be lucky enough to get that one.
My word.
Inkwell, Raku pottery, Blinko. I'm all over the map. German doilies.
I don't know if I can stand another German doily. I might
Actually, they're from Denmark.
I might get too excited. If you show me your German doily, I might stand up and ask someone if they want to see my monkey.
You look wonderful tonight. Not to Eric Clapton.
Oh, thank you. So do you. You're looking very nice in your. Is it hair? I can't. Is it a tweed? I can't tell.
It's tweed.
Yeah.
Herringbone tweed. Nice little rep tie. The shirt looks white, but it's actually a super, super light blue. Not what I wore today. I wore a suit today. We had visitors
at work.
So, yeah, I'm in at work. So I wore a suit today for a company called Insight.
Ooh.
So I went all what's Robin Williams' character's name with the tweed in Dead Poet Society?
Oh golly, I don't remember.
Keating. Mr. Keating. Anyway, I digress. Greetings from Boston. Just so happen to have possibly some Boston and sandwich tonight.
Ooh. I ate a sandwich in Boston once.
I've never been to Boston. I've had a grinder in Bristol. A honkin' grinder. They call it a honkin' grinder.
In Bristol, Pennsylvania?
Connecticut.
Oh, in Bristol, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Hey, my goodness. You know what, David? Let's remind everybody that they had better shake off the sleepies because we're keeping the store open an extra half an hour tonight for holiday shopping.
It's open. We're going to stay open until the last person drops. You'll see.
Yes, and I plan on doing the same thing from now until a week before Christmas.
Sure.
Going to keep the sales going an extra half an hour or so. Maybe encourage folks to buy Christmas gifts from small businesses such as ours. I'm so excited. Thank you for hosting tonight and for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, as far as you said, the small business, we try to we're trying to bring you the good stuff so that you can gift yourself or gift to a loved one, and they're going to be very pleasantly, if you're gifting any of this, they're going to be pleasantly surprised with these items because these range from collectible to antiques to not so much kitsch, but just storied glassware from storied companies. Some still in existence, some no longer, but still what I call glass history. So Scott did his preview. I did not preview anything. You may have seen some of the things preview that Tam did, and we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But I love the stuff that I'm bringing, and I hope you do too.
I hope
now,
just
some housekeeping. Scott and I like to move, even though we're staying on extra. That means we have more items that we need to get through. So if you're interested, bid like you mean it. You don't want to lose out on an item because you're sitting on your hands a little bit. He has lovely items. I know I have some lovely items. So get in there. Internet algorithms are varying, speeds vary. So just be aware of that. It's not our fault. We're just working the show. Karen's going to do our Karen Williams is going to do our starts and stops for us.
Right.
So thank you in advance, Karen, for doing this. And that's all the housekeeping I have. Scott, do you have anything?
Well, just that the vast majority of the things that we bring are American made. And a lot of these things were made and used and loved by our ancestors. And my goodness, we're recycling, right? We're not sending our money overseas. You're not sitting there, shopping and sending $29.99 to some other country. It's staying right here in the USA, and you might be able to pick up some wonderful pieces and teach. I think younger generation gets a bad rap. And I never ever, you've never heard me poo-poo millennials or younger people. Us folks of a certain age, we have a responsibility too to teach younger generations. So, listen, if you're mad that your grandchildren don't want the fine china, when was the last time you set the table full of fine china and talked to them and teach them about this? So we're all about teaching about it and appreciating it. And gosh, by golly, use it.
Exactly.
Use it.
I was going to say about the other generations, even you can learn from the younger generations, because the artisans now in the Nashville area who are recycling antique denim and reviving that, and antique glassware, they're doing pottery because they've learned from masters. So they're keeping all of this alive. Blinko's still going strong. Hand blown glass. I mean, people are picking it up, and so the items we have hearken not only to the past, but to trades that would just vanish to mass production if someone didn't pick up the torch and carry it. So I'm very grateful for the new generation that's doing that.
I am too, and I love to hear. I have a first cousin once removed, and gee whiz, I don't know how old she is. I guess she's now in her 30s. She watches me, and I'll see her at Thanksgiving, and she knows the china that we eat off of each Thanksgiving because it's her grandmother's. But she watches me, and she gets out there, and so when I see her, she says no chips, no cracks. And she talks about this and that. And she's learned from watching me and just from watching this. So she's out there finding things. I think it's great. We really do need to pass this information on to younger generations. And, they don't have to like everything that Granny had, but you certainly can develop and cultivate an appreciation for the old things. So I guess we're preaching to the converted, because everybody here is here because they like this stuff, I think.
Absolutely. I hope so.
I hope so.
Or us, hopefully.
I hope so as well.
Okay. Well, I'm hosting.
You are.
This is auction style. So I hope everyone's ready. Scott's going to go first.
Okay.
As he is my guest. And away we go.
Well, why don't we start? And we'll see if we can get an opening bid. Well, we're going to start this. Let's see. Let me just adjust one moment there to make sure I'm on the screen. Okay. That look okay?
Looks great.
Okay. We're going to start off, and we're going to look for somebody to get us started with a $30 bid, because you are going to be going after two matching swung vases. They are just shy of 12 inches tall, and they are damage free. These are the antiques. Yeah, so these will go way back 1910, 1915, something like that. They are marigold, and they're iridescent, and they're both in excellent condition. Swung vases, because indeed they were. And I've shown some videos of how at the Fenton factory and the other factories, while the glass is hot and still on the end, the rods are swung. Yeah. And some of the men would twirl it like a baton, and it goes woo, woo all the way around. So some of them are done in molds, and some of them, oh, that's got a piece of tape on it. And some of them are actually swung. So they're stretched out. But these don't, let me get that piece of tape off of there. At 12 inches tall each, let you see the bottom of it. And there's the beautiful iridescence.
Wow.
This is the only autumn glass I've got. That's it, because we are moving on to other things.
You do have your opening bid.
Alrighty, thanks for telling me that. We will move. We will when these are the only autumn colored glass pieces I'm selling tonight. The rest of it going back into the attic, and we'll see it again next September. So I love it whenever I can find anything that is a matching pair. And as you can see, they are the same pattern. And so the high bid right now is 30. Those are beautiful. I like the different design. I like it too, Carmen. I like it very much. I will count them down now. If there are no questions, and if there are, David, I appreciate you keeping your eye out on the chat and letting me know if there's anything I need to answer for anyone. We've got 173 folks here tonight, and of course, I'm delighted. 10, 9 at the moment. The high bid is 30. That's for both of them. So $15 each at the moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Those are amazing.
I think it might be the first time I've had matching
Swung vases.
okay, thank you. Offered at the same time.
Janet Green's at 32. We're waiting for the stop. Remember, internet speeds vary, so we're just waiting for the stop. There is a stop from Karen. So Janet Green is your winner. She's highlighted on the screen for you.
Thank you so much, Janet. I might not know you. So if you're able to, would you go ahead and send me an email during the show so I can check the email and make sure you and I can get connected? If you're not sure of the information that you need, Janet, I'm sure one of our moderators will put it on the screen. I'm hearing an echo, a really bad echo, David. You're not? I don't now.
No.
Okay, so that was Janet at 32. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone who placed bids on it. I'll look for your email, Janet.
All righty. What are we doing? There we go.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's odd, but yeah.
It's going to be one of these nights. Okay. My first item is starting at 24. And it's a pair of Libby glasses. And if you've noticed, I've been taking a sip out of one that I have. It's the La Femme pattern. These are nice, tall, I guess you would call it in a style of a Tom Collins, but they're actually larger than that. So you're getting two Libby La Femme glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And they're always perfect in their imperfection because when they're blown, you see the little press seam, and it's always in a different place, it seems like. And then you see how thick it is on one side and thin on the other side on the bottom. It kind of graduates to an angle.
Mm-hmm.
I love these about these because Each one is unique. Jack's nesting under me. He's nesting under his blanket if you hear a little noise. These are nice and tall cocktail glasses. I'm using it for apple cider. I have coffee on standby. And this is just fun, like Jenny Mac said, fun barware. Hope everyone is staying nice and warm. We know everyone's getting a touch of winter. I don't know about on the West Coast or in Florida if it's gotten cool there. We woke up to 38 this morning. Okay, I'm going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the stop, and
okay, no bids on that. No problem. We'll go to Scott.
Okay. Next, I have a beautiful cobalt blue vase from the 30s. Don't know whether it's Ellie Smith or not, but boy, oh boy, the bidding starts at 20. It's 9.5 inches tall, in excellent condition, and that type of paintwork I typically see on L.E. Smith black glass. I've never had one cobalt blue painted as such. And another reason why I think this was either decorated by the same firm or L.E. Smith did the decorating is because the paint on this does chip off. And it does that on the black glass as well. It's not terribly stable. Now, it's not falling off. I mean, this thing is, from the 30s, so it's quite old. But you don't want to wash this or pick at it, I just love that paint. And as I said, I've seen dozens of pieces by L.E. Smith in their black amethyst, whatever, with this exact same style of paint and the paint chipping off. So just shy of 10 inches tall, with no damage. And I always love to look at the bottoms of things and see this wear where it's looking gray right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, we don't need to see that, but that is just another indication in case you were, let's say this weren't painted and it was just a cobalt blue vase. It might be difficult to tell, but it's such a deep, rich color. And that wear on the bottom is hard to fake and have it look authentic. So I think the paint on this blue is handsome. What say you?
No, I love it. Very classic 30s.
Yeah. With a ruffled top. And again, just shy of 10 inches tall, about 9.5. So let's see here. I would not spray it with lacquer, Jenny. I would just absolutely leave it alone. It's not going to fall off. The paint, in other words, unless you're picking at it or scrubbing it, or handling it too much, I would just leave it the way that it is. Just leave it alone. And we'll go ahead and count. Do we have I'm trying to see if we have any bids for the piece.
You do have a bid. I have it highlighted right there on the screen.
You certainly do, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. By the way, every single piece of EAPG is in the mail, and it went out So all that EAPG, some of you should have received it by now, and some of you are still waiting to receive it. But it's all been shipped from last Monday night. 10. We'll count this down. 10, 9, 8. Well, I do want to say hello, Tommy Dance, new subscriber here, but I'm subscribed and enjoying the live sale. Well, welcome, Tommy. Tommy Dance, we're glad to have you as a new subscriber. 10,
Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for joining us.
9,
have fun.
Yeah, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Tammy and I were fortunate enough to be visited by Karen Taylor, who's in the chat all the time. She found us through you, Scott. She's watched you for years, watched us for a couple of years, but never was shy about the chat. Then she decided, I'm going to go ahead and start saying hello. And she happened to be in Houston, and we had a lovely dinner. And
she personally visited you.
And Susan Charette Hood is your high bid at 22 for the vase before the stop.
Okay, Susan, and I'm holding on to your peach luster mugs. I know you wrote to me you were gonna travel and then you couldn't. No worries, I'll hold on to everything. I'm holding on to it all. Can I have your email, Scott, so I can send my information? Janet Green. It's Old Curiosity Shop 99@gmail.com. Thank you, Janet. And thank you, Susan.
Wonderful. Okay. Sorry if I was pixelating earlier. I don't know how to explain that.
I don't see anything.
I'm not watching YouTube. I'm just going by StreamYard. So.
Looks good to me. But what do I know?
The next item I have, the start is $15 for a pair of Anchor Hawkins Manhattan candles, which I have a pair. So this is an extra pair that I picked up. Absolutely. Probably. Well, Scott knows this is my favorite pattern.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I collect. I did lose a few pieces, but then I've been gifted several pieces by all the friends that watch our content and follow along. Thank you so much for the gifts, especially from, the fire. Not to keep harping on that, but these are just gorgeous. Starting at 15. I almost thought I had to put the start in. I almost panicked. Karen has the start in. Wonderful. I should have got a candle. Oh, well. I know there's somewhere around here somewhere. Anyway. These. There's the bottom. Nice little circle. These catch all the light because of the ridges. Later on, I'm drinking cider now, but later on, I'll be enjoying coffee in my Manhattan coffee mug. Just proof that I love this pattern. Very deco. Just classic deco design. And I see Elena in. Janet says she's supposed to be lurking, but she keeps chatting. Chat away. Enjoy time and company with friends with like interests. Just know that Scott and I may not be able to follow up with the chat because we're selling and getting items ready for the next round. So we may miss a comment or two, but we try. I see Valerie at 18, Elena at 20. Let me start to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll wait for the stop. Meanwhile, I'll bring Scott back and just get ready for his next item. Elena right now is the high bid at 20. Just a classic pattern. Mo sneaking in at 22. And there's the stop. That's going to go to Mo. Mo, I think we have your information now. I think we had a hiccup a few weeks ago, but I think we're clear now. And with that, we'll go to Scott.
Okay. At 8 inches tall, and starting at $20 is a blue Willow syrup batter jug, made in Japan in the 1930s, and it's not cracked. It has the tiniest pinhead size, right? You can see that little white dot right there. That is a pinhead size flea bite. That is not a chip there. That is just where the blue glaze did not adhere. But that little white, just that little white dot right there, the size of the head of a pin, that's a flea bite. The mark on the bottom is difficult to see, but it does say made in Japan. And when you have, you're probably tired of hearing me saying it, but when the spout is that fat and you have a lid with that's what they call the duck bill. Yeah, that's what collectors call it. These were for waffle syrup. Waffles were a relatively new thing. Remember, prior to the electric waffle irons that became prolific in the 1920s, people didn't make waffles, but it became a rage. It became this huge fad, and people had waffle parties. And you could find advertised, you could find articles in Good Housekeeping in 1927 to tell you how to have a waffle party. And so there was money to be made, and they would make waffle sets. This would be the pitcher that would actually hold the waffle batter. And because it's so wide here to pour the batter out. Now, today, what are you going to do with it? Whatever you want. So this would go on a tray, and there'd be a creamer and a sugar and all the other accoutrements for the breakfast table. The classic blue willow pattern. What did I tell you? 9.5 inches tall.
Yes.
And
your high bid now is 45.
Yeah, so it goes all the way back to the 30s. It's not crazed. Let me look at it again. Yeah. It's not stained. I'll show you the inside. And there's no crazing on it. And so you're going to get a lot of liquid in there, whatever it is you want to serve out of it. So I've got some other blue willow pieces tonight. This isn't the only one, but we'll go ahead and count this piece down. Any questions? Don't see any. Okay.
No questions, just a bunch of hellos.
Well, hello. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Sing the waffle song.
Well, there's more than one waffle song. Trust me. Harry Reeser, you guys can look this up. Go ahead and look it up on the internet. Harry Reeser and his Clico Club Orchestra, which was a lot of banjos, they recorded a song called Waffles. Okay.
There is a stop, and Patsy M is your high bid of 98.
think Patsy wanted that.
I
Patsy, you
think
must.
she liked it.
Yeah, well, you must have other Blue Willow items, Patsy. I'm sure that you do. Congratulations and thank you so much. I
That
appreciate
might be the missing piece to an entire collection. You never know.
it. Might be.
It
Thank you,
might
Patsy.
be.
Thank you, everyone who placed bids on the waffle pitcher.
I don't know why my arm is up. Oh, I know why. I was going to move something. There
You
we
gonna
go.
ask me a question?
Congratulations, Patsy.
Thank you, Patsy.
And my next start is $8 choice. $8 choice. And it's an assortment. It's assortment. Listen to me. It is an assortment of glass measuring cups. And I'll start with the smallest one. So this is choice, starting at $8. So you can have one, you can have all three. It's up to you if you win the winning bid. The first one I'm starting with, this is from Federal Glass. It's a 1 cup handled measuring cup. So it starts at, of course, a quarter, half, 3/4 to 1 cup to the top. So all the way to the very top is going to be your measuring. Again, starting at $8.
Oh, I
There's
love
the
it.
bottom. Stop using all that Tupperware plastic and use some glass. So it's a nice little Federal 1 cup measuring. The next one I have is what I call medium, and it holds 1 cup, but it has a higher recess. If you notice, it's a little taller, a little wider. This is from Pyrex. So Pyrex, here's the bottom, of course. It's going to show Pyrex. So you have the Federal Glass or the Pyrex. The other one, it's missing its chopper top, and Scott's very familiar with this one.
Yeah.
But you can still use it as a measuring cup because it's going to hold, you can use 12 ounces or 1.5 cups if you need a slightly larger. And this would have had a chopper top from Pamco. And Scott has sold these in the past where you screw on the little metal top and it has the chopper top for your nuts, or if you're breaking up a small vegetable or a stalk vegetable or root vegetable like carrots or onions. And so it has the characterization where you would screw that on. This is just an assortment. And I love, just as proof, you see the striations of where that metal chopper wore the glass down on the inside. And I just love that character. Again, it's from Pamco, which you can see on the bottom there. I guess that's backwards with the... I like how the image reverses on StreamYard. You can actually read it correctly.
Mary Scott has your high bid of 21. And now Florida Golden Girl at 30.
Okay, we will count these down. So we have a Federal small, Pyrex medium. Both hold 1 cup, maybe slightly more for the Pyrex. And then 1.5 cups for the Pamco. We'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See what I did there? And we'll wait for the stop. Thank you for the bids, everyone. There is a stop. a Florida Golden Girl. This was choice, so let me know which one you want. Do you want the large Pamco, medium Pyrex, or Federal, small Federal? Just let me know. You want the tall one, the Pamco. Okay. And just quickly, Mary Scott, do you want the medium Pyrex or small Federal? See if the class is paying attention when their name is called. Anyone see Mary? Mary, do you want either or pass? Pyrex, please. Okay, yep. So Mary Scott will take the Pyrex. And lastly, just quickly, Margaret Howell. The small Federal is left. If you would like that one, let me know. Okay, and while we wait to see if Margaret wants the small Federal, we will go to Scott.
Okie doke.
Okie doke.
Okie doke.
Okay, she'll pass. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, since David did a choice, I think I'll bring my choice next. So I'm going to hold up two items. The highest bidder picks the one they want. The second highest bidder, or the person in second place, can have the second item if they would like. So starting at $20, I'll hold up one and the other. So it's choice. The high bidder can choose the one that they like. Both of them, of course, you probably recognize as a pattern called Innovation by the McKe Glass Company. And Innovation was introduced around 1915 or 16. Seems like I can never remember which year it was. And this one is 12 inches tall, about, and this one is about 10 inches tall. So the innovation is that it's partially cut and partially pressed. So they're heavy, and it's really at the tail end of the EAPG and American Brilliant Cut. But McKe made quite a bit of innovation pattern, and there's all kinds of dishes and vases. Right. The square one I see a lot. There's a little bit of roughness on one edge. Not really chips, but reminds me of the handles on depression glass teacups where the seam is rough.
Right.
This was probably just banged against something, but it's not chipped. It just feels a little rough to the finger right on that one edge. But you can see it's very pretty, and it is antique glass. So it's antique American McKe glass. And there's the bottom of it.
It's vintage collectible antique.
You know, the thing that's really nice about these heavy glass vases is they really will support some beautiful arrangements. So $20 each. The high, we're looking to start at 20. Carmen is in there. Thank you for getting us started, Carmen. and the high bidder will choose the one that they'd like, or 2 times your money gets you both. So again, you can see that one is just shy of 1 foot tall. You know, and the other one is about 10 inches. I often see these turned into lamps. They'll drill them, put a base on them, cap them off with brass, and turn them into a lamp. I've sold them before where they've been turned into lamps.
I was just going to mention I saw one what I called destroyed.
Yeah,
as a lamp.
As a lamp. Yeah, I prefer them to stay as vases. You know, one of the things, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, but I will buy these vases like this. And then if I'm giving flowers to someone, I will give them the flowers in the vase, and I'll include a nice piece of paper that tells them about the vase. So they're not just getting, you know, cut flowers like you see back there that are going to die in a couple of weeks. They're not getting some cheap, you know, Teleflora vase. I shouldn't pick on Teleflora, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know, some cheap florist vase. So it's always nice to have a couple of these vases on hand, I think, to give as a gift. It just sort of elevates the gift that you're giving to someone, whether it's for whatever reason. So anyway, I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that. We'll count these down. High bidder gets the one they want. The high bid right now is something.
20.
10. 9. Oh, 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Better do that. 2. 1. That's it. I think I'm echoing on your computer, David. I don't know. It's not bothering me, but sometimes I feel like I'm interrupting you, but I think it's just the echo. I only have one device and my computer doesn't have volume on it. So don't worry about it. I just hear it. I don't know.
Maybe my speaker's on too loud and your mic's picking it up. Maybe.
Oh, the mic on my cell phone?
Perhaps. Not sure. I turned my volume down just in case.
Yeah, the volume of me. I don't know. Oh, did we do it? We did it. Okay. So let's see who.
There's a stop, and Lucas 1155 is the high bid at 47.
Yeah, Lucas, right. I put a box in the mail for you. Lucas, would you like the tall one or the shorter one? I'll just say tall or the small. They're heavy.
At Round Top, I saw a easily could have been worth $4,000 hand brilliant cut vase that was turned into a lamp.
Oh, I know.
And they were selling it for like $400 when they could have had $2,000 just leaving it alone.
I'm listening to you, David. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Lucas will take the shorter one at 47. And our second runner-up is that how we do it? How do we do this?
You would be Lola May at 40.
Lucas got the small one at
Correct.
47. So our second
is on the screen for you. Lola May 3247 at $40 if she wants the taller one.
Why is Karen Taylor saying no, no, no? I don't
know. Because of my story with the brilliant.
Oh, okay. I thought something happened.
Karen actually curates very carefully what she purchases. So if she ever buys from you, she's being very selective.
Yeah. I'm listening to you, David. Our second highest bidder was
Lola May, and we're seeing if she wants the other one.
At 40.
Correct.
She's my second. Lola, did you want the tall one for 40? And Karen, I am so glad. I think Karen said that she got the American Brilliant cut. And they're beautiful. They are. I know. They sat on top of my china closet for a year before I would get rid of them.
The
Lola,
square one.
The square one is
square one, the short one?
no, the small. This one went to Lucas at 47.
Right.
That's what's left. So if
The
Lola
round one is the one that's left, Lola.
yeah, Lola doesn't want that one. Okay. So this one goes to Lucas at 47. Okay.
We'll just bring the other back.
Yeah, we'll bring the other one back. Okay, we'll bring the other one. No, yeah, we'll bring the other one back. Good. I'm so glad. I knew you would love. I knew Karen. Whoever got those American Brilliant cut creams and sugars, you got a doozy. You sure did. We'll bring this back.
Okay, my next start is $28.
Okay.
And it's for a hearty pair of EAPG.
Hearty.
Now, this is a nice little marriage. They didn't come together. We just happened to find the sugar in one place and the creamer in another place. I'll highlight the start on the screen. This is from U.S. Glass Company in good old Pittsburgh, PA, where we just left. Not great size of EAPG creamer and sugar, just good hearty glass. This pattern was introduced in 1893. While I describe, I will show each one up close. And this is known as the broken column pattern. Some nicknamed it the Irish column or bamboo pattern. This sugar measures at a whopping 4 inches tall. Here's the bottom.
Did I hear you mention Judge Wapner?
Judge Wapner, yes.
I miss him.
So introduced in 1893 from the U.S. Glass Company in Pittsburgh. Now I'll move on to the creamer, which is slightly taller because the spout is not short and stout. This is actually an inch taller than the open sugar. This is 5 inches tall. That's a lot of cream.
Mm-hmm.
And I say
this
one the sugar slightly clearer than the creamer, but this is a matching pair of EAPG. Well, our prayers are with you, TJ Anderson, with your loved one and in the hospital. So we wish well. Sorry to hear that. So Storied Glass Company, beautiful, unique pattern. That will look great on a nice setting of EAPG. Show the bottom for both. And I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll wait for that stop. A lot of people recovering from surgeries, illnesses, so we wish you well, speedy recovery, and if not, then the most comfort as possible. A Florida Golden Girl is in at 28, Charlotte at 30, Florida Golden Girl at 31. There is a stop. A Florida Golden Girl will pick up this pair. It's lovely. You will absolutely love it. And if it's a gift for someone, nice pickup. Someone mentioned that we are very calm tonight, Scott. We are calm salesmen.
Well, we could do something about that if they'd like us to.
Woo! We could. Gift alert. Gift to Karen Williams. Okay, thank you so much. Karen will love that. Thank you. I got it.
How about that? We'll start at $30. Oh, the Fenton cranberry not coin. I'm not a, okay, so 11 inches, and not an issue anywhere. Let me go over it again. I'm going to go through each ruffle. Here I am, fondling the ruffles. Ain't feeling nothing yet. I think we're okay. Wow. All those ruffles. Thank you, John. Coin dot is what I was trying to say. You know. But there it is at $30. Ain't it pretty? You know, I have the metal baskets down in the basement. I was hoping that this would fit in one of them. It doesn't fit in either one. You know, the silver plate. You know what I mean? Like what the pickle casters are in.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sharon Elaine T5S has the high bid of 30. I mean, what else? You know, folks love Fenton. They love cranberry.
You can enjoy your cranberry and your cranberry Fenton.
You know, I have to say, I was so embarrassed. I didn't pay any attention. I paid no attention at all. I needed cranberry juice. And I never stop at this particular store. I won't mention it, but it's one of those very high-priced organic type stores. And it doesn't matter.
Whole Foods.
No, that's not where I was, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I never shop at those particular stores. I mean, I just don't. And I was in a hurry. I said, I need cranberry juice. And they told me where it was, grabbed it, out I went, boom, 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 boom. So somebody came over and I said, well, what would you like? I've got cider, cranberry juice, all that. They said, oh, I want some cranberry juice. Well, they almost spit it out on the floor. It was 100% natural, unsweetened cranberry juice. You know how tart that is?
Very tart.
Woo!
But very good for you.
Oh, yeah.
High in antioxidants.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you drink a tumbler of it. Woo! I said, there's nothing wrong with that. And I had a sip of it and I said, oh, good grief. Let me go and see. What did I do? I bought unsweetened cranberry juice. All right. The high bid is 40. And Karen Marshall has the high bid of 40. We'll count it down. 10. Not make a lovely gift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a true story. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
There's your new segment, Scott.
My new segment? My new what?
True Stories by the OCS.
Yeah. Well, listen, you don't have to. The funniest things just happen in life, right? They just happen in life. What was wrong with this cranberry juice? I said nothing. The doggone pint of cranberry juice cost me like $10 at that particular store. Anyway. Okay. Enough of that. I can't help it. Coin dot always reminds me of the graphics on the Yukon soda can in the 70s. I don't remember that. I remember Tab, but I don't remember Yukon. The stop.
Lovely.
Huh? Is it the same Lucas as the earlier one at 57? Hi, Lucas.
That is correct.
At 57. All right, Lucas. I appreciate it. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who placed bids.
All righty. My next start will be
Willie.
EAPG. This is always exciting when you look in the database and it's an unknown maker.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Very unique patterns for those under the unknown maker. But this is, again, starting at $16 for this spooner.
Ooh.
This has been nicknamed the powder and shot.
Oh,
Powder and shot, maybe because it looks like a powder horn.
yeah, I see that.
Now, the Scott and Karen Williams have collaborated in a way to do research on the EAPG database. Karen Williams has contributed to this. So we know the painstaking research that it goes to get on such a database. These contributors do a lot of research. They look through catalogs. And when they have something that's attributed to an unknown maker, it's with a little caveat. Here's the bottom. Now, there's a notation for this particular pattern that they believe they would attribute this because of the shape, the stippling, the column design, all these factors that they use because they don't have actual catalog proof to attribute it to a maker. But when they add the characteristics together, they'll put in a best guess, and then they will publish that best guess based on research, but not actual hard proof, but a consensus reached from research based on all the attributes. And they say likely this is Boston and Sandwich from 1870. I didn't make that up. That's from the database. So their research and their expertise lead them to believe this is a Boston and Sandwich pattern from as early as 1870. And that's just very unique. Hi, Norma Rue. Just a little hi. Hi. Didn't these come free in Captain Crunch cereal boxes? Yeah, from the 1870 version, yes. It's always a challenge, right, Karen? But how fun when you can have the time to just delve in there and just do some really good research. Lucky Charms. Yeah, I grew up on shredded wheat and Cheerios. So when Dad picked up the cereal, it was the sugar cereal. And we got excited. Mom was very upset. Dad would come home with a corn pops or Lucky Charms with the marshmallows. And we were wired. If it was a Saturday, we were bouncing off the walls. Okay, we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Thank you for your bids. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just glass history. We're talking 1870 when this was introduced. And we're waiting for the stop. Elena's in at 34. Then after me, Lucky Charms.
You know,
There is stop. Thank you. Go ahead, Scott.
I loved Captain Crunch, but like most of you remember, it tore the heck out of the roof of your mouth. And I know my mother did not typically let us buy sugar cereal. I think once in a while we could, you know. But you had to soak that stuff in milk for hours. Remember how it would cut the roof of your mouth, that Captain Crunch? Ooh, it's like
How
chewing
much did you eat?
like chewing rocks. Just a bowl with nothing you had to eat. Didn't one spoonful, it tore the roof of your mouth apart, David. You don't remember? Boy, I do.
I didn't have it that often, but yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Here is Scott.
I was an oatmeal kind of a guy. I still am. Oh boy,
I love oatmeal.
I can murder me some oatmeal. What was that?
I'm typing, so you may be hearing that. Sorry.
Yes, it came across. I have to tell you, that came across as quite a different sound effect, David.
Okay, sorry.
Just kidding. I don't know what everybody else heard. Okay. Look at that. What is it? Early American pattern glass. This starts at $20. It is absolutely chip, crack free, no condition problems. You know what I love about this is its versatility because of the size. It measures 11 by 6 and it already is got a base. So you know what? Do you want to use it as a punch bowl? Do it. But it's small enough. No, not 11 by 6. I beg your pardon. It's actually, no, it is. It is. Yes, it is. It is 11 inches across here to here by 6 inches tall. I'm going to hold it still for you and let you see how beautiful that pattern is. Now, I want to tell you that I have 2 of these, and here's what I'm going to do. The high bidder, only the high bidder, if they want, they can have 2 times their money. The second one, if the high bidder does not want the second one is either going to go into a drop sale or into the eBay store to give, other folks a chance. So that's just how we're going to do it. It's not a choice, right? Your high bid gets you 1. But if the high bidder wants to have 2, do you do a big Christmas buffet? I don't know whether you do or not. You might. You could absolutely put different salads in here. But I tell you, you know who would love that? Florence Foster Jenkins, who loved to serve potato salad. Wouldn't she like that? What's the pattern? I'm not going to tell you. It's on the EAPG database, and you can find it. Now, if you really want to know, I can send it to you when you win, but that's right there on the database. You can find it. Is it antique? Yep, it certainly is. And it's also pressed, of course, not cut. But look at the quality of it. Look at how it sparkles. The good company, good glass, American made. And once again, there are 2 of them. So the high bidder, you're going to have to get this. I'm going to ship it in 2 different boxes, of course. By the way, the second one is in perfect condition as well. Absolutely perfect condition, just like this one. And Karen is right. These were often called orange bowls. You say, well, Scott, that doesn't look orange to me. No, of course, it was to put oranges out on the table. Again, we had celeries. There were also orange bowls. If you had the money to show everybody that you could afford oranges in 1890, you needed something special like that. Can't you see that with that wonderful congealed, with a wonderful, what kind of salad in here for Christmas? Not lettuce, but you know, like the cranberry and the ice and the pineapple salads. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Watergate.
Okay. Huh?
Watergate.
Well, that could be one. Yeah, I was thinking of the cranberry one. Watergate salad would look nice.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. So we'll count this down. And remember, high bidder, I'm going to ask you if you'd like the second one as well at the same price, 2 times your money. 10, 9, 8. Yeah. I keep pausing because that echo is so loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Okay, I'm not even looking at the chat. I guess I should be. Cranberry salad relish, yes. Really, my mother should serve her rice pudding in there. I'm always talking about my mother's rice pudding. All right. Oh, you are so heavy.
I've never had rice pudding.
Oh, good heavens, David.
I'm going to write that down and things to try. You know, I have yet to have, and I'm from the South, shrimp and grits.
I'm listening to you, David. I'm not ignoring you, but I need to catch this before it. Keep talking, but I'm going to.
It's Karen Taylor at 55 before the stop.
Okay. Karen, do you want the second one? If you do, you got it. If you don't, that second one will be offered again some other time at a different venue. So you've not had rice pudding before, David?
No rice pudding, no shrimp and grits yet.
Oh, I've never had shrimp and grits.
It's going to be a video, I'm sure.
Karen wants just one. Okay, you get the one. Oh, and you want my mother's rice pudding. I'll tell her. She only makes it once a year. So Karen gets one. Take the second one, Karen. You'll be sorry if you don't. Well, Karen, you know what? If you have a second thought, I'm not going to do anything within the next 48 hours with that second bowl. So you know what I'll do, Karen? Here's what I'll do, Karen. I'm going to ship that one to you. When you get it, if you are deeply in love, let me know. And then you can buy the second one. So I'll get that in the mail right away to you. That's how we'll do it. Okay, so Karen got it. Thank you, Karen. And thank you, everyone who placed bids.
Thank you, everyone, for suggesting snacks and things to try. I'm going to go back and look at the chat and make a little list of what I need to try. I promise.
Okay.
My next start is $30. You know I love pottery.
Mm.
And this is a Raku style. Very velvety looking, very velvety to touch. Just the way it's fired. This is a signed piece, signed Kagan. Kagan. And this is a style of pottery that's done. It's not something that only one potter or house does. This is a certain style, but it's very, very, I just love it. Very interesting. There's a Texas artist in East Texas named, last name Taylor. He's my favorite. He uses so many colors, greens, turquoises, almost like a deep blood red. He's very interesting with the colors he comes with. I see a lot of greens and velvet. That seems to be the popular style. This measures, let me get a measurement and then I'll show you all the detail. At the widest point, 7.5 inches, and it is 3 inches tall. Let me just show the detail on the outside. If you think it looks velvety, it feels velvety. Feels like velvet in your hand.
It sure is.
I wouldn't handle it so much once you place that somewhere on your shelf. Here's the bottom. You see the signature. Here's the inside. And if you ever watched videos on pottery, and when they're making a potter usually makes anywhere from 10 to 30 pieces in order to fire up the kiln, like a mass kiln. And because it's not worth their time to fire up their kiln that high to just do one piece.
Yeah.
It's so many factors. I mean, they probably lose half of what they create, what you actually end up buying because of the kiln process, because there's so many factors. If it rains at night, if there's a windstorm, it all affects the environment of the kiln. So you may have items that crack, where the smoke irritates the actual product, and it doesn't come out quite as the style they wanted it to be. And it's just a fascinating process to me anyway. I just love the artistry that's involved in it. You know, I keep looking at this. I think about like a Marscape or Jupiter. If you're into astronomy like that. Yeah, Northern Lights vibe.
What are it almost there? How would you describe the colors, David? Did I miss?
This color would be, of course, that velvety red. Then the grays, and you see that yellow striping, and then you get into almost a brackish green.
Yeah. Oh, I can see it now. That's beautiful.
And it's just the way. I don't want to say I want to do a deep dive on Raku because I just actually love it. I mean, I have a piece that I've kept, and it's up in my office. But maybe I'll do a little article on that when I get a chance, because it's one of my favorite styles of pottery.
Well,
just very earthy, very, very. I don't know how you would just. It's just different. It's not a high gloss glaze or a matte glaze. It's just. It really feels like velvet. So this is like rapidly heated, and just the what they use to combust and to make the kiln hot. It's just, they use like sawdust, paper, so that the kiln is smoke filled and depletes all the oxygen, and it causes this glaze. This is the way they do it. It's just very neat if you ever get a chance to look at a video regarding that. Okay, I don't know if there's any interest, but I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Sorry, I just dropped my ruler.
Okay, I think that was a pass. And here is Scott.
Now, this little Flow Blue pitcher starts at $15. It's free and crack free. There's some light crazing, very, very light to the glaze. And one faint area of just right there. Can you see a little bit of brown? Just there. That's the only staining on it. Right there. Inside is not stained. Well, is the bottom stained? No, I don't think so. The color of this is not white, white, white. Like for instance, this is coming up soon. You see a difference in color? This has a little more beigey to it.
Mm-hmm.
Beigey. So a little milk pitcher, I suppose, for the breakfast table, perhaps Blue Willow. And this one is Old Willow Alfred Meakin, made in England. You can see there. No, not Flow Blue. Did I say Flow Blue? I meant to say Blue Willow. Did I say Flow Blue? Blue Willow. Pardon me if I said Flow Blue. Didn't mean to. There's the mark on the bottom. You know I know the difference between Flow Blue and Blue Willow. You just say,
Flow Blue, you saw me standing alone.
Moon River. I had a playlist playing in the car today. I had some 80s music on and it ran out. And then the next song that came on was like Dean Martin or somebody singing Moon River. I'm like, how does that come on next after you're listening after Steel Blonde, Joey, baby, right? And then that
Dean Martin.
Huh?
And then Dean Martin?
Very odd. Anyway, there it is. There's the piece in pottery. Nice little guy. Again, chip free, crack free, slight crazing, very slight. And we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Do we have a bid? 4,
We do.
3, 2, 1. That's it on the Blue Willow pitcher.
Are you okay?
I am supercalifragilistic.
Patsy M is your high bid at 35. We're waiting for the stop.
Okay. Patsy is a
From
blue.
what I hear, we may not have a government shutdown tomorrow. We shall see. Which may be causing the lag.
Thank you, Patsy, at 30. At 35.
There is the stop. Yes, Patsy M at 35.
And I thank you. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. I've got tonight, there's going to be one more Blue Willow and one Flow Blue. Unless I need to run down to the basement and get some more, and I might. Because we
might do it if there's interest.
Well, we're here
Do you
till
have
10.
your info, Scott?
I'm sorry?
Do you have your information, Patsy M?
I do.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And not quite an intermission, but I poured my first cup of coffee in my little Manhattan saucer.
No, we're past intermission.
Are we past intermission?
Yeah, it's not. It's 20 after 9.
A cup of coffee.
A sandwich.
Yummy. Okay. Are we past intermission?
My clock says 20 after 9. I don't know.
We need to move it along.
What?
We need to move it along.
Why?
I'm not even halfway through my list. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. This is not choice. I have 3 glass bases. And I'm going to go one at a time. So it's going to be, I'm not going to take up Scott's time that way. So my next 3 items are glass bases. They're going to be sold individually.
Go ahead. I'm not going anywhere.
And I've never seen this one. I'm wondering if Scott has. Please let me know if you did. This start is $24. It's Fenton. It's purple. Never seen purple. This would look great with a blue vase. Can you imagine a blue vase on a purple base?
Yeah.
Blue vase on a purple base.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I've never seen purple. Have you, Scott?
Only in my books. I've never bought one. Only in my books.
Very unique. I don't have anything for it that fits it. I tried. I looked at the widest point with the feet. We're looking at 4.5 inches, and the insert where you would insert a vase would have to be inside 3.5 inches. So just inside 3.5. Gorgeous purple. Now I've found these where someone says, "Oh, it's an ashtray, black glass ashtray." No, they didn't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
I'm surprised that the garbage mongrel has been able to figure it out. I have to keep going. I haven't told them the story yet, David.
Okay, we're gonna move this along. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for the purple Fenton base, glass base.
Yeah, go for that one, folks, because you don't see them in purple that much.
Oh, my jaw dropped. I've never seen that purple.
Yeah. Black was the standard color for those. They made them in, jadeite. It's everything, but boy, not in purple. They're fighting for it.
See, we're waiting for that to stop.
Yeah.
River.
Chopped liver, onions on the side. My social life has died.
There is a stop, and it looks like snort. LOL snort. Jenny Mac at 49. That is coming to you. Thank you. And I have 2 more bases, but we'll get to those later. There he is.
This
the
little
man, the myth, the legend.
What?
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's garbage mongrel to you, young man.
Garbage mongrel and hot.
David, we're going to get in trouble.
We're not.
Okay. I'll tell you, but not now. I will tell you some other time. Okay, I got a little one here, obviously missing its lid, but whatever. We'll use it without one. And I'm pretty sure there's a spot here where a lid would have fit, but Blue Willow. Okay, this little guy starts at 15, little serving bowl with 2 handles. He's a little guy. And the inside, the inner part of it is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. That's in here. So it's a little one. Dinner for 2. Yeah. And this one is, golly, Ridgeway. I think it's very made in England. And I think Ridgeway was W Ridgeway. I think it is so hard to see it because the stamp didn't take fully. You can see. So, but a cute little one. Yep. See? So a small serving dish. We're going to call it an open serving dish now in Blue Willow. Which is nice because a lot of times the serving dishes are big. This is a nice small one. That's just the right size for your applesauce.
Pork
And
chops.
chip and crack free and craze free. That's the last piece of Blue Willow tonight. 10. The high bid is Charlotte at 22. 10.
Correct.
One of the Charlottes. If you win, Charlotte, you have to tell me which Charlotte you are.
She's
10.
certainly not bashful.
Bashful, yeah. 10. Not unless you're standing out in a pond with no clothes on. 10. We better explain ourselves. 10. No, that's September morn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Elena's in at 23.
Oh, I need to look down here. She has, oh. I don't see it here. I have to see it down here.
There is a stop. Charlotte is your high bid at 26.
All right, Charlotte, you'll have to write to me and tell me which Charlotte you are. Because I have a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but one or two Charlottes, I just don't know which one you are. So if you'll write to me, Charlotte, you don't have to put it in the chat. Oh, Bustle. Okay, you did. Okay. Well, now I know which Charlotte you are. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, I got you now. Thank you for letting me know that you are BUSTLE.
Why, thank you, Norma.
Thank you, Charlotte. That's yours at 26. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Charlotte.
Okay, my next start will be another glass base, and this is starting at $20. So I need a start of 20. Do 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 do. Thank you.
Thank you all.
This is a clear. This perhaps went to a punch bowl, but you can use it as a riser for another vase. No marking on here. I see these from time to time, but I thought this is a larger one, so sometimes you have those larger vases. This would look really nice on. Hi, Robert and Lori.
Hi, Robert and Lori.
The inside insert measures for your vase would have to be inside 4 3/4 inches. And then at the widest point of the base for the external is 7 inches wide. And this is great for all kinds of items. Heck, you could probably use it as a hot plate if you wanted to. Or bird feeder. Or you could, oh yes, you could glue it with other items, depression glass, and make a bird feeder out of it. Scott loves that. He loves projects like that.
Oh, I love it.
Put a candlestick, this base, a EAPG, footed bowl, and just throw it outside into the elements. Okay, I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hot pad. Trivet. Trivet hot pad.
Trivet hot pad. Ooh. Okay, well, you know what, David? Ugh.
Yes, sir. Yes, thumbs up, please.
Stay right there. If people think that we're a little too subdued tonight,
we can take off our ties. There's a stop. Norma, Rue, you're going to get that at 21. Thank you.
I haven't done. This may liven things up a bit. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it will, do anything for anyone or not. David, you may be interested in this. I've no interest in it.
That would make a nice planter.
I hear most people prefer a pair. I've only got one. Well, no, actually I have two. Never mind. This is a lampshade, a glass shade, which could be yours. Yeah. It's from the 1930s. David seems to have some interest in it. Would you like the measurements?
Sure.
I believe it's a C or a D. I'm sorry. It's about 11 inches in diameter. Karen Taylor says, mine came in a pair. That fixture is very cold. Okay, so what we're missing here, of course, this would hang from a 1930s. Well, you've got the 3 holes. Anyway, this starts at $10. I really am selling this. I don't know if anybody wants a ceiling shade or not. $10. Somebody buy this for Vinny, please. We start at $10 is where we'll start. I will tell you that there is one little inner crack that you don't see when the light bulb goes up to it, because I tried it. You see that line right there? There's a little, it's about maybe 2 inches in length. But when it's up to when the light bulb is on it, and I stuck it up to a light bulb to see if you would see it. And oddly enough, when the light shines on it, you don't see it. So it hangs. You need to have the chains, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. And then this will hang. And of course, you need all the stuff up at the ceiling.
Yeah, the chains pierce that. Yeah,
the chain goes through it. Yeah, you just have to, rig it. If you don't have chain, you can rig it up with something else. But but it'll hang, and it's a sort of a peachy color. I don't know how well. What? Any questions that I can answer? 10, 9. Do we have a bid? 10.
We do. You have your opening bid of 10.
Very nice stippling around here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And that'll hang from that ceiling. And I promise you do not see, and that crack doesn't go all the way from end to end. It's just sort of right in the middle. Maybe somebody put a 150-watt light bulb in it. I don't know. I know David likes to put things on his head.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, you don't? You stopped? What happened? Did you get told off?
Ooh.
I was pulled over for doing 80 and a 55, so I don't do that anymore.
The 1930s ceiling shade goes to
Jenny Mac is your high bid of 12 for that particular item.
Jenny Mac gets it at 12.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Then it will be on its way to Jenny Mac at 12. I'll keep my eyes out for a second one as best as I possibly can.
Excellent. Okay, my last base is black, starting at 30.
Nice.
I've not seen this shape before. It's very uniform. It doesn't have the feet. This is very deco to me in the sense that it doesn't have the 3 Fenton feet.
David, where did you find these?
I found this at Round Top.
I see.
And this on a table at a flea market in Canton, I believe. And yeah, you just got to pick them up when you see them, because I think we bought them all, Scott. I think we bought them all up in the South Jersey.
Yeah, we sure did.
There's a start. Karen Taylor's in at 30. Karen, this was on the shelves. You didn't shop the shelves? Did Karen Williams scare you from shopping our shelves? You could have got it shipping free. You could have took it with you. Very deco. The base, bottom of the base is 6 inches. The insert to fit a vase would have to be 3.5 inches. So when you're inserting, it have to be 3.5 inches. Extremely deco. It's got the little ribbing here, then a flat band, then a round for the base here, and then another rib, all one piece of glass. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. I've not seen one this shape. So you got to get it when you see it. You'll never see it again. And, I have 2 in my collection that are holding vases in my one in the living room, one upstairs, and that's enough for me. So I find it, I share it with you. It's yours if I find another one. Karen Taylor's in at 30. We're going to keep this moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll wait for that to stop. Yeah. Karen Williams has cameras here. She's protecting our shelves.
Yeah, I knew she was spying on me.
Thank you to the 254 watching. Thank you for stating that, Carmen.
Well, thank you, Carmen.
Lola May jumped in at 60 for the black base.
Carmen Caballero.
There's the stop, and Karen Taylor jumped in at 64. Thank you all for your interest in that. I love bringing those because they just make your items stand out just a little bit more when you can find those. Ooh. Thanks again, everyone.
This starts at $20. It's 10 inches tall. I love this thing. Now, I cannot confirm the maker, so people can guess in the chat if they want to, but you're buying it as an unknown piece. It's got no damage on it. I love that color. It's got an optic, like a thumbprint optic all over it. I think you can see that. We see ruffles at the top. It is hand blown and all hand formed, all handmade, no mold. So there are no mold lines on it. And it's got a rough pontil and lots of wear on the bottom. I will let you see the bottom. There's no signature on this. Here's the pontil, which is rough. But we can look at all that wear. You see it right here where I'm running my finger? That's another good indication of age on a piece of glass like this, because this is the part that hits the table. You know, this is the part that's been sliding around. So I just don't know. I really didn't do yeah, I love the color as well. It's sort of a teal-ish color. I shouldn't have said that, but anyway. It really is pretty.
It almost is like a Coca-Cola green to me. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no green to it. So if you're seeing, if you're seeing any green, I mean, I've got it here in person. It is blue. It's totally that bluish. I know teal is a kind of a bluish green, but you really don't see green in it. So I know what you mean, David, but it's more on the blue side than green. So I don't want you to be disappointed and think you're getting something green. It's definitely that bluish color. It's just so pretty. And, you know, I cannot tell you its age other than it's hand-blown glass with no mold lines. We know it has a rough pontil and lots of wear on the bottom. What else can I say? I don't know.
Beautiful.
10 inches tall. What did I tell you? 10? Pretty with some daisies? Yeah, that would be. Yeah, 10 inches tall. No sick glass. You know, there's no cloudiness to it at all. It is clear, as you can see. And that with that optic. I can't remember where this came from, but I was very attracted to the color. And of course, as soon as I picked it up, I knew that it was a handmade piece, a hand-blown piece, not machine-made at all. So, any guesses on? You know, I just don't know. So I guess we'll go ahead and count that piece down. The high bid right now is 26.
What does sick glass mean? Did you mention sick glass?
I might have. Sick glass is damaged glass. There is no cure. Period. And yes, one of these days I keep promising to show you that dirty glass can be cleaned, but sick glass has nothing on it to be cleaned. It's actual damage to the surface of the glass. It is cloudy and it cannot be. Walk away from it unless it is extremely rare glass. We're talking about glass worth thousands. Maybe it can be fire polished out, but sick glass is actual damage to the surface of the glass rather than dirty water deposits, you know, that kind of thing. And you can't, if you say, well, Scott, I cleaned it with, and then there's 90 different things you've cleaned it with, you don't have sick glass, you have dirty glass. So there is a difference. You can't, thank you, Karen Taylor, you can't make the cloudiness disappear. Nope, you can't. And there's nothing more frustrating. You can try anything you want, and when it's wet, it looks beautiful. And the minute that water dries, back comes, that's right, it's etched by minerals or chemicals, and the surface is damaged for life unless you fire polish it clean. 10. Now, so good question. Thank you for asking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And you know, my rule of thumb, when I'm out shopping, and I get a piece that looks sick, what do? That. If it won't come, if you can't get that off, leave it. Walk away. It's not going to be cleaned.
And if you see Scott do that and you pick it up after him, mark it his DNA.
Right.
Clone him.
What? I didn't have to test the lampshade that way, but this is nice and clean. This we have no problem.
Sharon Lane is your high bid of 26.
Okay, let me put that down. Sharon, that is such a pretty piece of glass. Pretty piece of glass. Sharon Lane got it at how much? I'm so sorry. 26?
26. She's highlighted for you.
Thank you kindly. Okay, thank you, Sharon Lane. Thank you.
All righty. Next, I have circa 1922, starting at $35.
Okay.
A Presto inkstand or inkwell. This black portion is Bakelite. That you fill that with ink.
Oh, nice.
You put that little lid on.
Very attractive. Pretty.
So this inkwell is 2 years younger than Tammy's grandmother, who was born in 1920. This was produced in 1922, or first produced. Called the Presto Inkstand from the Bacrock Specialty Company of New York, New York. This is Bakelite. What you would do, see the little trap doors? Don't lean it this way, but just for demonstration. If you have your dip fountain pen, the little trap doors open up for you to dip your pen in, and then they snap back. Now, it's not made to keep ink from flowing out. That's just the mechanism it has. Then, of course, it has the pen rest in front. Just for a demo. And it doesn't hurt when you buy a, I still have Elaine highlighted. So sorry. Karen Marshall's in at 35. It doesn't hurt to have, and let me just bear with me. Do not use India ink. That's great for graphics drawing, not for writing, and it's probably the messiest inks you'll ever use. If you're using if you actually go into the practice of not calligraphy, but using a dip fountain pen, then spend the $20 to $40 on one bottle of ink and use your inkwells. It doesn't take a lot of ink. Like I have, just as an example, Jacques. This is a nice, fine, super dark black ink. Not for sale, but just as an idea. This is like a $50 bottle of ink. But yeah, use your inks. Fountain pens will train you to slow your writing down. And as you slow your writing down, your writing becomes neater, more artistic, and less messy. But this is a nice, simple inkwell from 1922. And that's Bakelite. Okay, I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, do I have some inkwells? 1. And that's it. We'll wait for the stop. Thank you, Karen Marshall, for your opening bid. Now Karen Taylor is in at 36. Thank you so much. We're waiting for that stop.
Somebody, while you're waiting for that, somebody I see in the chat asked me to do the Adams piece soon. I'll do that next. I had to scroll way back up. I guess nobody saw that. I was just sitting here and I thought, well, let me scroll back. I see it now. I guess this is.
There is a stop. Karen Marshall at 40.
Oh, I'm on the camera. Glad I wasn't. David.
Yes.
Nothing.
Thank you, Karens.
All right. I was asked by someone to do the Adams piece, and I will. That would be. I believe this is the one that you're interested in, the compote without the lid. Well, it's a compote now. Okay, so we're just going to start it at $19. I think that's the one you're asking about. There it is. So it's nice. It does start at $19. It's missing its lid. The lid is long gone. That's what it looked like when it had its lid. All right, and there's the information. This starts at $19. This part is chip and crack free. This was introduced in 1884. Adams and Company number 120. That's the original manufacturer's name. Just number 120. It's all AKA, also known as oval 2-panel. Adams and Company of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I hope that person is here who asked me to bring it. Someone did just ask in the chat a minute ago. Introduced in 1884. It is a compote or compote. And yes, the stem is hollow. See? I've had one example with a cork in the bottom that had flowers in it, and it was original to the 1880s. It had been in there since it was brand new, which is absolutely stunning. It's the only one I've ever had, and I wish I still had that as an example. I sold it a long time ago.
Do you regret it?
Yes, no. Maybe the person went to bed. I'm scrolling way back up. It was Marie Dilly.
Well, Sherry Craddock is in at 19.
Marie, Mariedilly. Scott, can you do the Adams piece soon? I have an earache and want to go to bed. That was about 5 minutes ago. I don't know if you're still here or not. Okay, maybe the ear. I'm sorry to hear about your earache. Earache can be terrible. But there it is. Hope you're anyway. So this without its lid, it's got a nice acid etched. Well, that might be cut with a wheel. It was acid. And then on this side too, I love this part. I think that might be my favorite part of it. But yeah, they did. Some of the companies would have a cork with false flowers in it. And the one I had was absolutely original to it, but this one doesn't have it. I guess she went to bed. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, here it is. What did I say? Okay, so I'll have that with it. Yeah, an earache isn't really anything to mess with. Okay, 10. The high bid right now is
19.
19. And Marie Dilly, where are you? I know she didn't feel well. She said she had an earache. 10. So I hope she feels better. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And that'll go with it. All right. Put this on the floor. Where am I going to put you? I guess I'll put you right there.
Do 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 do. I found a makeshift pocket square with one of Tammy's linens in here. What are you looking for, Jack? Rich Tree Hugger is your latest bid at 23.
And she wins.
And she wins.
Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Rich Tree Hugger.
Talking Heads. And she wins. It's magic. Okay, you pottery fans. If you're out there, this is Rookwood. I have a pair of Rookwood vases from 1924.
Oh, you do, huh?
This is starting at $50.
Oh, yeah?
Pair of Rookwood.
Oh, that's right. You told me you're going to bring them.
You got 2 pair, same pattern, same color. And we know they're from 1924 because they marked everything with the year that they were done. Nice that a pair survived.
Yeah.
So this was this came from a collector here in the Houston area. Beautiful blue glaze. Jack's talking to me. Guess he wants to go outside or he wants to go to sleep. But I told him earlier we're going later tonight. So again, Rookwood, you can tell when they were made based on the markings. So these are from 1924. They've survived. Nice collection. For a long time, I liked the torpedo vases Rookwood did. I just could not pull the trigger on the price. I mean, those torpedo vases they have, gorgeous different colors. I just could not pull the trigger on getting one early on because they were like well over $100, but just to start, and they're not much bigger than this. I'll find one. Actually, I wouldn't. Don't, just between you and I and Scott, I would buy one, but Tammy would find out, and then there would be hell to pay. So just keep that between us. Scott, myself, and all 252 people in here.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Okay, we're going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You get both for one money. Storied Rook. We're bringing it tonight. Fenton, Rookwood, early American pattern glass, Bakelite, Blinko, Pyrex. There's the stop, and Karen Marshall. Those lovely vases are yours. Thank you so much.
Next, starting at $35, is an English Flow Blue soup tureen with the slot in the lid for the spoon. This is a matching lid. And I still, oh, I'm sorry. Did you get your winner?
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's quite all right. I still almost can't believe that there's no damage on this. And I've been sitting here looking at it again, thinking there's got to be damage on this somewhere. There's not even a flea bite. Or crazing.
Do your spit test on it.
Look at how look at how clean the inside is. Now, the bottom of it is so hard. It's made in England, and we have the word Roseville. That's not the American Roseville. It's probably the name of the pattern. But Flow Blue is already blurry, and I forgot to take a picture of this and blow it up, and I can't do it now. So I cannot tell you the maker. If you really, really know your Flow Blue, or you want to snap a shot of that quickly and Google image it, go right ahead. But it does say Roseville. This is England in the middle. And so there's the bottom part of the tureen. And this thing measures 13 by 7 by 9. So 13 from handle to handle, 7 inches this way width, and 9 inches tall up to the finial on the lid. There's some gold accents. Again, I'm going to try to hold it still for you. Yeah. Good grief. Even the handles are, I'm so nervous. I'm going to drop this thing and it's going to explode. Here's the spot for the spoon. This isn't even chipped here. Even the rim, the inner rim isn't chipped. You know, I just was shocked that this was in such wonderful condition. Yeah, so there's the lid. I'm going to put the lid down and just hold I'm calling it a tureen. I'll hold this part up by itself and let you see it again.
I just noticed the gilding.
Yeah, there's gilding on it as well.
Beautiful.
Here, you see it here?
Lovely, yep.
Of course, most of the gilding is worn off of the lid where the fingers would grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical. So the gilding here where the fingers don't touch, but gone from here where we're constantly lifting up the lid. So there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I can't read it. It's just almost it's impossible for me to read right now. So, but somebody can look
Someone
it up.
is guessing perhaps Maddock and Sons.
Yeah, I saw that. That's the reason why I say I can't read it. It's too small for me and it's blurry anyway. So, and I apologize. I usually do look things up, but this one I didn't have the opportunity to do it. So we'll count the tureen, the English Flow Blue tureen down in excellent condition. Boy, this is going to be double boxed. Tell you that. 10. I can't believe it's in. I don't want to use the word perfect, but it's I can't say enough. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now let me put this down. Right there. You're not going on the floor. You're staying right there. Ooh. Okay. And the tureen is headed to. Yeah, it's been sitting in somebody's china or closet for a long time. That's for sure.
Make sure you use it. Don't be afraid to use this stuff. It's just made to be used. Your high bid is, I show 69 before the stop. Can someone verify that just to make sure? Because I'm only in StreamYard. I'm not doing YouTube right now.
Okay, the Flow Blue goes to Anne Regina. Anne, I'll need you to email me. Thank you, Anne. I don't think I know you, so if you'll email your information to me while we're still here, let me write you down. Is it Anne?
Anne.
Okay.
Anne Regina.
Anne. Anne. Remember, this takes me a minute to write these things down. So hold on, because I got to go find Regina. Okay, Anne. Thank you, Anne. Would you send your information to me if you would kindly? There's the
Annie loves to sing is her YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I do know Annie loves to sing.
That's who it is. Yeah.
Okay. Annie, thank you for. Did Annie put that? Did she put that in?
Yes.
She did. Okay. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate it. Apparently, Annie loves Flow Blue as well. Do you like to sing about your Flow Blue? Thank you, Annie.
I have the Flow Blues. Okay, my first pickle caster. This is going to start at $40 for the double jar silver plate from England. So this has two. You know what? That makes me nervous. Let me move my coffee out of the way.
Oh, good heavens. I recognize that.
Sorry?
I recognize that. I just sold one about 2 months ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I believe it was the same one. The pattern looks the same. There's the little pickle.
Did I buy it and now I'm reselling it?
I don't know. I hope not. I had this. Yeah, I had the exact same one. How about that?
I wish I had its little spoon. It's got the little drip cup.
Yeah.
But you can find a spoon at a very reasonable price but all glass. There's no plastic little insert.
Yeah.
Nice little waffle pattern to the glass.
Yeah.
Except for the bottom, it has a nice little star pattern. Silver plate, made in England. Ready for your tablescape. Starting at 40. Yes, it's crying to be used. That was the last item, yes. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's doing this with everyone's name. It's very confusing. Yeah.
Well, YouTube is doing other things too, but I don't want to get into it at the moment. Very frustrating.
Beautiful design to the basket. And a lot of times that little drip cup is missing, the glass drip cup. Like, oh, what goes there? Well, a little drip cup, because you would hang your spoon here, and then if you that would just drip in there and catch, so your table doesn't catch it, so it doesn't stay in your German doily. Okay, we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. And we'll wait for that stop. There we go. And we'll bring in Scott.
Okay, starting at 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4, because the high bidder, I've got 11 of these. 11 plates and 11 cups. So the high bidder gets as many as they want times their money. So make sure you understand. Let's say the high bid is $5 and the winner wants 4 of these. Then it's 4 times 5. You get the idea. You guys are probably smarter at math than I am. Made by Puritan. I just love this. And I'm going to take a chance on these snack sets. The typical, some of the glass snack sets, unless they're over the top mid-century, they just don't seem to do very well. This is not Watt pottery. It is Puritan slipware, hand painted, and I'll let you see it. There's the mark on the back. I think they're just lovely for the autumn season. Well, any season, of course, but we think of apples, of course, this time of year. So there's a spot for your pie. And your little cup. So starting at $4, I have 11 of them. And the high bidder may have as many as they would like. We do have an opening bid of $4, and I'm not going to drag this out because there's not a whole lot more to say about them. The year, I guess the 1950s, they have 40s, 50s, 60s. I didn't look. Just has that kind of look. Puritan. Yeah. And boy, I sure wouldn't mind sitting around having a coffee and a pie. With these. All right. 10. The high bid right now is 7. 10. Any questions? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We'll wait and see who our high bidder is. And the high bidder will choose as many of them as they would like, times their high bid. And then, I have a surprise for the high bidder. A surprise for them. Let's see who it is. There's the stop, and it looks like our high bidder is going to be $8, and that's Elena Cunningham. So Elena Cunningham, you're going to pay $8 each, and let me know how many you would like, and then I've got a surprise. And then I have an offer I'd like to make you. Elena Cunningham. You'd like 7 of them? Okay. So that's what that 7, you're asking for 7 of them. That's great. A set of 6 and a 7th just to set aside in case one gets broken. So you do want 7 of them. So it would be 7 times 8. Are you with me? Are you with me? I want to dance under that. What's that song? I want to dance under the. Are you with me? Are you with me? What's that song, David? I want to have a margarita and dance. Anyway, Elena says yes. You would like 7 of them. You'll get 7 of them times $8 each. And I would like to ask you, Elena, since you were my high bidder, would you pay $20 for that? If you do, it's yours. There's the apple on one side and a pear on the other. So if you want that for $20, we'll add that to it. If you don't, no problem. So you can see. Let me know if you'd like that. You would. That's yours for an extra 20. Okay, so I'm going to write down that for $20, Elena gets the pitcher. Okay, thank you so much. Elena, thank you so much. And I do know you, so I know I have your information. And I want to know, are you going to be serving apple pie on these? You got an heirloom to pass down to your whoever. Thank you. Thank you so much, David. We'll go back to you. What's that song? I want to dance. Are you with me? Are you with me? David, quit leaving me here singing this song that I don't know.
Could it be ABBA?
No. Somebody will know it. Oh, she's going to serve homemade apple crumble on it.
Not ABBA.
No, it's modern. It's not. It's not. Just ignore me. Ignore me, everyone.
ABBA is modern.
No, but that's not who it is. I want to dance underneath the Mexican sky. Are you with me? Are you with me? Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore man with nipple lampshade. Oh, am I allowed to say that?
I don't know.
Well, I just did.
You might get canceled.
Oh well. Anyway, keep going. We got more to sell.
I do.
Yes, do it.
I am going to share with you, and for those who are on this pickle jar train, I found another one. This one's pretty unique. I'm surprised Tammy didn't arm wrestle me for it. The start's going to be 125. 125 for this quadruple plated pickle caster. Now they have hand painting on here, and I'll show you that detail in a second. So 125, created by the Barber Silver Company, quadruple plated. Beautiful pattern. Look at the caging. It's got flowers on it. This stance, bear with me a second. Let me get the full measurement from base to the top of the handle. Is 9 3/4, so almost 10 inches tall from base to the top of the handle. There's the design. Comes with the tongs, which also have a flower design where you pinch their flower and bow. And then a little pair of hands at the end that hangs neatly there. Then let me show the design on the top. Lovely finial, very lovely design on the top here. Actually, I'm thinking Tammy just got a gift. I just got her one. Just surprised she's not keeping this one. Anyway, here's a nice, it's like a reverse bubble. It's smooth on the outside. You can feel the bubbles on the inside. This was hand painted, very charming painting. Little hummingbird design. No issue with the glass. And this particular one came with a little provenance, which I will include with this. Yeah, Karen Taylor saw the one I got Tammy. And I'll read this briefly. It says, save for the purchaser. The pickle caster, having glass insert, baby thumbprint with applied enamel flowers and leaves. The silver-plated frame by the Barber Silver Company of Hartford, Connecticut, circa 1870 to 1898. So this was a true collector. Pickle casters were a popular decorative item in the late 1800s, consisting of a glass jar with cover sitting in a metal frame with tongs and or fork, usually quadruple plate. Much sought after by today's collectors for their unusual designs and decorative glass. In this case, very much so. And then they also found a magazine article regarding, not this particular one, but just regarding pickle casters. And we see the cranberry glass on those. So that will be included with the purchase just for the sake of having the information. Yolanda, what started at 125? Okay. Jenny Mac is in at 125. Yeah, there's not a lot out. And you know, I'm looking for pieces now. Just the jars. You can find just pieces out there just to have them. So you never know. Might make a nice little marriage. All right. I'm going to count this down. What time is the flea market? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, they come in all shapes and sizes. I love the rope design of the handle. Just beautiful. Waiting for the stop.
Thank you for telling me the name of the song, everyone, and the artist.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Lost Frequency Seas, but Are You With Me?
Lost Frequency is the artist.
Mm-hmm. Are You With Me? I love that song.
Heidi Esterholm is the high bid at $136.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone who bid. Jenny, Heidi, I appreciate that. And
Heidi, 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 ho. David, since you are the host
yes,
tonight, I will let you instruct me as to what you would like me to do. I've got more. It's 10.
Are you tired?
Am I tired?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to stop?
No. No, I'm not
What?
tired. No, I do not want to stop. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I don't. I have like 8 items left. I mean, we can
Oh,
power
no.
through it.
Okay, well, heck, let's keep the ball rolling. Okay.
Sure.
Why
Okay.
not?
Go ahead.
Sweet. Okay. I've got 2 matching EAPG. One has a little chip on the top, but you know what? It's minute. Look at these things. 6 inches tall. Woo! Now, you don't have to use them for celery. You don't have to use them for spooners. And 2 of them matching with flashed on ruby, right? We know these are going to go back to the 1890s. And I've got 2 of them, 6 inches tall. They start at $15 for the pair. Get out of town. I will show you the chip on the top of the one. Now, they also have a little bit of the decoration on the top. There's the chip on the top. Very much. You can see it. It's right there. Okay. But they also did some of the ruby on the top. So maybe you could decorate that with a little ruby something and you might not see it. So there's a chip on the top. But you know what? For Christmas time, aren't they just beautiful? Early American pattern glass. They start at $15 for both of them. You're going to get both of them. Not choice. You get them both. Look at the bottoms.
Hey now.
Pardon?
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Okay, so that one is completely, they're not sick. They're crystal clear. I love these. And you can just imagine the souvenir glass from the 1890s. Yeah, you know. I love this ruby band. 6 inches tall, matching. $15. Anybody want to get us started at 15? Let's keep it. Let's see how many items we can get in the last however much longer that we go. And of course, a lot of folks are going to say, gee, wouldn't it be pretty to put both of these on your table or on your mantle and put a battery candle in them? It would absolutely be beautiful. Can't you see a little candle sitting down in there flickering?
Absolutely.
Little battery candles. I think they'd be absolutely charming at Christmas time to do that. How? Hey now. Okay. Susan Hood has our starting bid of $15, and we'll count them down. Here we go. You're getting both of them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. They're antiques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the pair of antique early American patterned glass. Probably someone will use these as vases or to put a candle down inside of them. Would be my guess. I think they're just beautiful. Put those over there.
We are waiting for the stop. There it is. And Susan Charette Hood is your high bid at 18.
Okay, thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, dear. All right.
Please thumbs up. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see if anyone's interested in Blinko. I have what's called their tangerine. Woo!
Tangerine. La da dee dee dee.
Tangerine, nectarine. She is all they claim.
Mezzanine.
Bought a ticket to sit in the mezzanine.
No, I think we're... But she's only fooling one girl. Anyway, go ahead, David. I'll be quiet.
But her heart belongs to just one. Okay. Blinko.
Marie is back. Marie, I sold the...
Marie.
Go ahead.
Okay. These are starting at, you get 4 Blinko glasses starting at $40. That is $10 per glass for Blinko. This is their pinch pattern. They call this red and orange. They call this their tangerine color. It's always tangerine. You get 4. These are Blinko's, perfect in their imperfection. No 2 glasses match ever because of the manufacturing, of course, the crackle. So you get 4. Beautiful. This was a jaw dropper. You just find these in a thrift store and you're like, what? But then I know why. Matter of fact, the boys, the Gonzalez boys, they're kind of going through it now. There's trouble in that family. Someone's very ill and no one's going to be there to inherit anything. And it's going to just end up somewhere, belonging. So I can see where it is. People just clean stuff out. I mean, we know. But Blinko, $10 per glass. Just beautiful pattern. MCM all the way. Pinched crackle tumblers. And these are 6 inches tall. Of course, they have the Blinko pontal, rough pontal. And Leanne, I see you at 40. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jenny Mac, how you bid so fast? Da, 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 da. Tangerine.
Because she's bidding from Macy's mezzanine.
Oh, so funny.
Yes, you are. You're very witty.
Jenny Mac is the high bid at 51. Thank you, ma'am. And we'll go to Scott.
Okay, bringing back the 12-inch tall Innovation by McKe vase. This starts at $20. 12 inches tall. McKe introduced in the teens, 1915, 16. Partially pressed, partially cut. Crystal clear. There's no lead in this, but it's very heavy. It is chip-free and crack-free, and it features all the elements of what you expect to see in the Innovation pattern. So lovely, heavy, beautiful glass vase, antique, made by McKe. Now I'm just repeating myself. The bid right now is 21. Again, it's 12 inches tall. The high bid is 25, and we will count this down. And here we go. 10. Oh, and by the way, I am going to sell.
By and by.
By and by. I am going to sell in just a moment one shiny bright Christmas. Just gonna get it started a little bit. One ornament we're gonna sell tonight, and that's a shiny bright. Yep. Okay. 10. The high bid on this is 27, I think. 10, 9.
Sky rockets in flight. Scott has shiny brights. Scott has
10, 9, what? 8, 7, 6, 5. I want to dance underneath the Mexican sky. Are you with me? Are you? 10, 9.
Now I know it's
8,
getting late.
7. What?
Now I know it's getting late.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What? Excuse me. 1. That's it. See, even the clock. Clock, you are wrong. That's because this one didn't wind it.
Shiny bright makes Karen Taylor's afternoon delight.
It's a little bit late for an afternoon delight, but
Maybe in South Jersey.
where are we? Purdy panties, pansies. What? Yolanda? Just playing.
Purdy Pansies is your high bid at 37.
It is. It. Did Yolanda come in after the stop?
After the stop.
Okay. Purdy pansies. Pansies. Got it at 37. Thank you, Purdy pansy.
Look at that gorgeous lampshade and the reflection of your mirror.
Oh, that one. I'm not selling
Oh,
that.
it's beautiful. Yes. There you go. Purdy Pansies at 37.
Gotcha. Thank you, Purdy pansy. Pansie. Gotcha. Pansies would look. I don't think pansies. You couldn't put pansies in that. Aren't they little tiny things? I don't know.
Let me bring in this antique. And normally I would hold on to something made out of rosewood.
Oh yeah, the wood, rosewood. Yeah.
Yeah, this is rosewood tea caddy. Here's the box.
Yeah. Enlarge yourself.
I shall. this is a Rosewood tea caddy. Now it's imperfect, but this is an antique. You can see where the green felt used to be. Yes, it has issues, but I used to collect tools made out of rosewood. Here's the tea caddy. Let me just show it.
Very
Let
nice.
me hush and show it.
Hush and show it.
There is your jar with no lid. I don't think it would have had a very large lid, and I don't think it's the original glass, but it may be. Of course, this cover covers the jar. Actually, this would have had a lid.
Where's the start?
Oh, the start is, I'm sorry.
Right.
This is starting at 60.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay. Let me get back to it. Actually, let me take out the inserts so I can show all of it. Then I'll just put it together. How about that? There's the inside of the tea caddy. This is the antique. I wish I had a key. I do not have a key to this tea caddy. There's the insert compartments here. Here is one lid with the knob that goes on the compartment there. That sits there. This one does not have the knob. That goes placed on top like so. Ta-da. Jar goes inside, and then the coverlet for the jar for this handsome antique tea caddy, and voila. Measurements. Length is 11 inches. Height is 5.5 inches. And it is 5 1/4 wide. So 5.5 tall, 5 1/4 from front to back, and then 11 inches in length. And all the patina you could want with something this old. I date this around rosewood in this pattern. I mean, in this size, easily. I mean, the youngest this is possibly be is like 1920. The box itself, and then the inserts. The glass may have been replaced. Who knows? But very, very handsome box. Very nice tea caddy, tea compartment caddy. The underside, yes. Here's the underside again. They would have had that apply the green felt on here that's come off over time. And here's the back with the hardware. We hope you feel better. Yeah, you mix the tea in the bowl. Okay, we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get that one out of the way. I definitely wanted to show that one because of just its uniqueness. I like a box anyway, but the fact that it was a tea caddy. And oh, there is a bid. Thank you for the bid. And we're just waiting for the stop. Pretty Pansies, thank you so much. And did you have another item, Scott?
That's the last one I'm going to sell tonight. Now, before I offer it for sale, I will say this. Well, let me go ahead and tell you. It starts at $3, and it is a vintage mid-century Shiny Bright. Yes, it says Shiny Bright made in USA on the cap. If anybody does buy this, if you want me to hold on to it, I will. If you think, you know what, I'd like to buy it, but I don't want to pay like $8 to ship that, I'll hold on to it. You might win something over the next week or 2 weeks, unless you want me to just go ahead and ship it. Karen Taylor has a bid of 3, so whoever wins, let me know. Say, no, hold it, or go ahead and send it, you know. Because I realize if somebody wins this in Texas, it might cost more to ship it than they would actually pay to buy the thing. So it's a Shiny Bright glass with stars on it. It's got a nice old hook. See, that's an old hook on it. And it does say Shiny Bright, blurry, but it does say Shiny Bright made in USA on the top. I'm just going to sell that one. Just that one. While we're waiting to see if anybody, I'm going to give somebody some advertisement here. You probably already know who I'm going to tell you about. She doesn't know me. I've never met her. I've never talked to her. I don't know where she lives. She doesn't look at my channel that I know of. But if you're interested in the history of Shiny Brights, there's a YouTube channel, and this lady wrote the books. She's got several books, but I love her delivery and her channel. Her name is Jody Pritzl. I'll spell it. P-R-I-T-Z-L. P as in poo. P-R-I-T-Z-L. Not pretzel, Pritzl. P-R-I-T-Z-L. Some of you may know her. Again, don't tell her Scott sent you because she doesn't know who I am. But I've seen her YouTube channel. She has researched Shiny Brights, and she can tell you the exact year and the factory where that was made. Anyway, she's written some other books too, but some of you may know her from YouTube. If you like old, Judy said she's excellent. Yep, Judy, she is excellent. And again, I mean, you know, I don't know the lady. As I said, never met her, but I don't mind saying she has the knowledge of antique Christmas ornaments. Okay, I just thought if you want to watch, you know, have nothing to do and you want to watch something, she has books, and she'll really teach you all about ornaments. Boy, did she do the research. So anyway, that one Shiny Bright ornament, there it is. Okay, I'll count it down. The high bid on that one ornament is $5. 10, it's probably from the 50s or the 60s. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. So you've seen her videos as well, Karen. A couple of you know who she is. Yeah, you've seen her videos. So she has a whole string of them, and she really puts the videos out around Christmas time. Her latest book is about Christmas stamps. And but she has a book on Shiny Brights, and she has wonderful videos to teach you all about it. Okay, that's it. The stop is in, and the winner of that ornament is Rich Tree Hugger. You also won something else tonight, didn't you? You did.
Yes.
You won the compote. So I've got the ability to go ahead and ship that to you now instead of holding it. So thank you so much, Rich Tree Hugger. Okay, I do appreciate it. That'll come to you, and you are our winner at $5 on the ornament. That's it for me tonight, and I hope you guys will take a look at Jody's channel. She really is wonderful. Got a lot of knowledge.
Let me give my last item before we wrap this up. And this start is going to be at $40 for an antique, what I believe to be, now it's missing the mirror, but I think it's a shaving mirror.
Ooh.
A towel would have gone here.
Oh, how nice.
Maybe your
Well, that's nice.
brush.
Oh, that is handsome.
It's got a stag on the bottom.
Oh, I love that.
Very manly. True antique.
Yeah.
You just need a mirror.
Oh, wonderful.
That's an easy replacement. And like I said, starting at 40. It did have a repair here. I just left it as is. You may like the charm of it. You may professionally do it yourself or have your uncle do that for you. Look at the patina of the brass fittings. Do not clean this, please. Do not polish this. You may want to, but don't let me know you did that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Here's the back. Just in case. Might help if I look at comments. Oh, there we go. Suzanne's in there. We're going to wrap this up. So let me count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. While we wait for the stop, I can give you some quick measurements. So I didn't do that. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I think this is a very nice shaving. It's 13 inches wide, 1 foot tall. 13 inches wide and 1 foot tall. Maybe I'll send a picture of me to place right here.
Yeah, an 8 by 10.
Good night, Rich Tree Hugger.
Good night. Thank you for your purchase.
Waiting for the stop. We're waiting for that stop.
And there it is.
Set that aside. And Regina Rainey. Just in case, Regina Rainey, please send your information to Tammy. You may have purchased from us before. Maybe the name's different. Not sure. Just email below at vintageuprisingtexas@gmail.com. Thank you very much. And I think that's it, Scott.
Yeah, I'll stop there. I've got other items, but it is 10 of 11, so I think we should call. Thank you, everybody. But listen, do you like the extra hours? Because I'm going to do this from now on. From now throughout the Christmas season, I'm going to extend. I don't know they're going to 11 o'clock every night, but I'm going to extend my selling for at least an extra half an hour on all my sales from here on out until Christmas time. Is that okay, everybody?
Ox says to keep going. Thank you, Regina.
Wait, Annie loves to sing. Is this your first time that you won something from me? I didn't realize that. Well, then I need your info, Annie. Okay. I mean, I've heard your name before, I think, in other sales. I didn't realize this was the first time that you ever won anything. So be sure to email me all your information, Annie, and then that way tomorrow morning I can send the invoices. Or tomorrow sometime, tomorrow I'll have the invoices sent out. So that must be.
I have more items, but I will bring some of this Wednesday. This Wednesday, Tammy and I have our normal sale, 7 o'clock Central. And I'll bring some of these items. I have a pair of double light candlesticks, Blinko bookends, and some other goodies. So, but I'll bring it Wednesday. So no problem. We do have our normal sale on Wednesday on this channel.
Okay.
So
Well,
thank you, everyone. Scott, any parting comments?
thank you, everyone. And let's see, this is Monday. So happy Monday.
Happy.
And I'll see you.
Veterans Day is tomorrow, I believe.
Mhm.
So
The 11th.
thank you for your service. Always on the 11th, November 11th. And we know why. Scott, you know why.
11th day, 11th hour, 11th.
That was the armistice, the end of World War One. So it's always celebrated on November 11th. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone, thank you. We'll see you Wednesday. Tammy and I will see you Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the comment. If you're new to us, if you lurked, and don't be shy. Say hello every now and then. We're all friendly here. We're all friends. And we'll see you down the road. Y'all be safe, weather aware.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.